Today's horoscope from Astrocademy. Taurus December 1, 2021. With the influence of the moon in the air element, this final day of the 9-day cycle you feel inspired at the time of love because, with the cosmic effluvium of the full moon that has just occurred in your Taurus sign, your personality is enveloped with a very romantic tone. And sensitive, the energy of Venus is combined directly in the fire element, and the result is a new romantic setting. Go preparing the conditions for a change, trip, or invitation that will suddenly arise and bring into your life that joy that you have been sowing within your heart for so long. The second half of November that is knocking on the doors will arrive with a total transformation in your way of seeing reality and acting accordingly. Something unexpected will make you change your plans, but you will know how to take it sportingly. Today you will develop an interest in a new hobby. When you are passionate about something, you want to learn everything about it. You will want to research this on the internet. You will consult different sites to obtain more information. Or maybe you go to the bookstore to find some books that are useful for your favorite subject. You will be eager to absorb more information and more data that can help you master something new. If you have suffered from acne or at the moment you have it, there is good news for you, since during these weeks after the impact of the full moon yesterday there are positive planetary incidents that contribute to raising your level of response and reaction. Today, prepare for there to be fought between everyone there. This will seem extremely unproductive and useless to you, and you will be tempted to step in and stop things. Better stay out of it. Get rid of your frustration by walking home. That will make you feel better. Remember that you don't have the skills to solve everyone's problems. So relax. Despite fluctuating morale, the day promises to be very encouraging on the health side. The fatigue that accompanied you these last days should gradually disappear. Ideally, this return of energy should encourage you to get back into the sport. Take the opportunity to adjust your diet to your needs, and no longer to your desires. Forget about cereals full of refined sugars and pastries for breakfast and replace them with wholemeal bread, fresh fruit, and low-fat dairy. These last weeks of the year propose a redefinition of your way of acting if you do not feel comfortable where you are. Time for work analysis, Taurus. Move in the way you like and feel good. Do not forget that you spend a lot of time of your life in your work, and if your occupation does not please you at all, you would be wasting time living. Review your schedule and make all the relevant changes. Today, you will face a crisis of values. Someone you love will need you to do them a favor that you don't like, and this will put you in a difficult spot. You may not want to do it, but your friend needs your help. Take into consideration any contingencies before saying yes or no. It reflects how the results will affect both. Only in this way can you be fair in your decision. Under the aegis of your ruler Venus in the fire element, you are in the time of love, of romance. Circulate, get moving, seek company if you are alone. Sitting at home you are not going to achieve anything. Life has happiness in store for your path, but if you don't do your part to catch it, it will pass by your side, and it will escape you like that train that arrives at the station and leaves because the passengers are not ready, and the train cannot wait. The presence of visitors, perhaps invited by another member of the family, could represent an obstacle to your desire to be alone to thoroughly examine your ideas. Today your mind is alert and ideas arise one after another. Don't let irritation caused by the situation at home sabotage your plans. Perhaps you prefer to go somewhere alone, or just seclude yourself in your own room. You cannot stand your partner, and yet you cannot live far from him. You are the snip of Hercules and vice versa. You have made bickering a way of life. Under the influence of the sun, your excess mood is increased tenfold. But these are joyful conflicts where each one shines successively and where no one ever loses face. You have found harmony in the dispute. Single, you dream of finding a partner capable of giving you the answer. You refuse a relationship on the cheap. Arrears in your economy? Do not be impatient before a delay occurred at the last minute related to a late payment or a pending check, as it may have to do with the retrograde action of Mercury, the planet of communications, until the next day 20. Do not feel bad if they tell you no at a bank loan officer. In a few days, you will have the money in your hands, and even more than you thought. Unleash your spontaneity, and try not to let your rational thoughts get in the way at this good time. You will not regret exploring different paths, so go off your route and take a new one. You will see that these adventures are the ones that add salt to the trip and make it memorable. Do not deny yourself simple pleasures for fear of not knowing what lies beyond that dusty street. The natives and posts who have a long career behind them come out more mature. You are completing a long-term job that required an unwavering commitment on your part. The ordeal you have just gone through has built the exemplary professional that you have become. You receive gratitude from your colleagues and friends. You finally find your family that you have seen little lately. You now deserve some peace. Can you resist the temptation to return to the arena? The stars have decided to be lenient with you today, especially for those born in the first decan who could obtain a positive answer to a question that has been pending for several weeks. The arrival of Uranus in the 4th house foreshadows an important change in your family or personal life. Important news such as the announcement of a pregnancy in your entourage, or the return of a person close to you whom you have not seen for a long time could be announced to you.